जय गौर श्री राधारमनो विजयते. Richa Sharma ji, can you see me clearly, beta? Sukanya Anant ji, can you hear me? This is how we say yes. This is how we say no. I welcome you all to the Sutra, Stotra and Shastra class of Nimaipathshala. Today, the class is precisely in English for all those students who deliberately want to take the class in English or are not comfortable with Hindi or have their own reason. You are free. India is a democratic country. You can listen, hear, talk in whatever language you want to. So that's why we provide you this basic language as well, because a lot of people who do not understand Hindi, may that be foreigners, somehow can relate to this language. We have certain Vaishnavas like Andrews and from other countries who are religiously taking the classes in English. So this class is dedicatedly for all those. But we also run Hindi classes for all those who are coming to the class for the first time. And the batches are on Sundays and Tuesdays. The Monday and the Tuesday classes are running parallel. So if any of you has joined this class by mistake but is not liking the English version of, why? Because of course, when you talk, when you convey emotions, it is always the heart to heart connection establishes only when you are talking as you are thinking and feeling. Like, sometimes when you think in some language, you feel in some language, you think in the other language, you convert that emotion into a particular language and choose words to express that. Of course, it somehow gets mishandled sometimes. You cannot, express it in exactly the same way you feel. But when, for example, when it comes to Maharaj, you can understand what he wants to speak from his heart when he talks in Braj Bhasha. काय को जाएगो, मार खाएगो, इधर नहीं जाएगो, क्या कर लेगो. But when it comes to Hindi, he's pretty good. He can convey his emotions. But when it comes to English, he sometimes have to, the translator grows inside me and I have to. How would you know that the most comfortable language that you have when you are about to express your emotions? Try yourself when you're angry. The language you speak when you're angry is actually your language. And with me, there is a very funny thing. I have never disclosed it to anyone, but I'm going to tell it to you today. I don't know. I am a true Sanatani from my heart. I am a true Hindu from my every droplet of blood. But I don't know why, when I'm angry, I speak English. I do. Sometimes initially, when sometimes in a marriage, there are a lot of things that happens. I'm talking about Maharaj ji, and this is what I get. G is calling me. But so, I don't know why I talk in English when I get angry, or when I'm talking about something really serious. So G used to ask me, why do you talk in English? Once we were like debating on something, and suddenly I'm talking in English, and this is like initial years of marriage. He's talking to me in Hindi, and I'm replying back in English. Like, hold on, why are you talking in English all of a sudden? I don't know why. This is coming from within, that, when you are talking about something serious. So, for all those who are not comfortable with Hindi, this class is dedicated to all of you. So, in the previous class, as we have decided that we will try to include some part of Vaishnav etiquettes in our Nimaipathshala sessions and classes. For the very same reason, I have started with 10 aparadhs that we incur when we chant the holy name of the God. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam. In Kali Yuga, the chanting the holy name of the God is the only dharma that will take you close to the Supreme Godhead. But chanting that holy name also has a decorum. If you think about qualities of Ajamil, if you think about the qualities of the name of the God, definitely it has all the powers. And that name will give you a lot of strength. Maybe it will, decrease all the negatives that you do, and eventually will take you to places like heaven. But trust me, children, if you are falling in love, if you are not wanting heaven or any other good loka, but you want Radha Raman Lal, the seva of his lotus feet, it is very, very important to love the other person the way he wants. Radharaman, why do we get inclined towards Radharaman? Because Radharaman Lal makes us happy. He makes us feel that he's always with us. He corrects us through some or the other medium whenever we fall into any problem. Right? When Radharaman is supporting us in our lows and is loving us the way we want and when we want him to guide us, then don't you think this is the rule of love to make your better half happier? It is very important for all of us to know what Radharaman like. This is really funny. These days, people are cooking anything and everything for the Supreme and offering. Very good. The basic, expectation from a person is cook sattvic food and offer. Very, very happy. But if cooking sattvic food and offering, maybe making a pizza, making a burger, making pasta for Thakurji and offering him, fine. If you're making the sauce at your home, if you're doing everything by your own hands and making sure that everything is cooked in a sattvic way, perfect. But Radha Raman doesn't love all of this. He will eat it because aham bhakt paradhin, because you have cooked it with all your love and heart. But trust me, if you want to make Radha Raman happy, when you're cooking all of these things, you are thinking about your hunger and your tastes. Today, I feel like having a pizza. Let's make pizza for Thakurji. No. It's okay. Sometimes you can do this as well. But if you really want to make Radha Raman happy, then you have to know what all is cooked for Shri Radharaman Lal in Byalu Bhog. What all is cooked for Radharaman Lal in the Raj Bhog. Raj Bhog means lunch, Byalu Bhog means dinner. मैदा की पूरी अति निर्मल मोहन भोग ग्रास संग लीजे राधा रमण जू ब्यालू की जय छोटे छोटे मालपुआ. I know very difficult things to make, but you can choose some things. For example, Radha Ramana loves to eat kadi chawal. Every Rajbhog, every lunch, he is eating kadi chawal for sure. And one secret? The most favorite dish of Guru Maharaj is also kadi chawal. And Nimai Dada is also kadi chawal. Whenever I am not in a mood to struggle a lot with Nimai to make him eat, I ask the Maharaj, the one who's making prasadam at home, to please make kadi chawal today. Because I know when it's kadi chawal, the pita and the putra both will eat properly. I don't have to run around making Nimai eat. The biggest challenge of a mother's life is to make their children eat. And trust me, this challenge in my life is not ending at all. From the past 11 years, I'm waiting that this stress will go away from my life wherein I have to struggle to make my children eat. But then I had Tathya. Immediately she got independent. I had Chaitanya, again back to square one. And now I got free from Chaitanya. Now I have Nimai, back to square one. So this stress of making your child eat is permanent in me. It stays with me throughout, no matter what I do. So oh, I just got emotional. The mother came out from my heart. But what I was actually saying, that if you really love Sri Radharaman, then you have to understand what he loves. He loves kari chawal, he loves kachori, he loves besan ka laddu, he loves kuliya, he loves. So I don't have a problem with children making Western things in a sattvic way and offering God, no problem. But at least once a week, you should think, you should explore. I will also make a video on this, that what all Radharaman likes in Byalu and what all he likes in Rajbhog. You can choose one thing from that which you think is easy for you to make, and you can make it and offer him at least twice a week. what he likes. That will make him happier. Then he will be happily eating your pizza, pasta, and burgers as well. But that is not something, sometimes when at home we cook pasta, so Maraji, poor thing, is eating just, plain parathis because this is something he doesn't like at all. So when you want to impress the one you love, you have to think about his taste. So the same way, when we chant the holy name of the God, which has all the power in Kali Yuga, नाम नामकारी बहुधा निज सर्व शक्तिस तत्रार्पित नियमित स्मरणे न कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन ममापि दुर्दैव मी दृशमिहा जनिना अनुरागः. In Shikshashtakam, second shlok, Mahaprabhu ji saying, in Kali Yuga, Bhagwan has given his entire powers to his name. Nam Namakari Bahudha. There is nothing in this world which has more power than my name in Kali Yuga. But in that name also, if you want to get the best from that name, you need to know the rules of taking that name. The first two rules we discussed in the previous class, which was, I will quickly take a surprise examination and the test. Can I request Prasanna Thakre ji? So you are going to get a gift, and this is how you get the merchandise of Nimaipathshala. If you answer it right, you are going to get the Japamala of Nimaipathshala. So, but for that, tell me only one Nama Aparad that you have been taught in the previous class.
Radhe Shyam,
Only
ma'am.
one. Yes,
Okay.
Radharaman.
We should not tell the glory of the holy name, those who are not capable of receiving it.
Very good, Prasanna. Prasanna Thakre. Diksha, I would request Prasanna, please write your name, address in the chat box right now. So we will be
Okay.
delivering you the Japamala of Nimai Pathshala, which is very rare. You cannot find it anywhere. You cannot buy it anywhere. You can only earn it by being attentive in the class. And the second in the Namapraadh is Hey Radharaman Lal. So I will request Vaibhav Gupta to tell me.
Never disrespect anyone.
Disrespect, and can you little bit elaborate what is the right word for disrespecting? Like, disrespecting is one aspect of that, but
Um,
I have given you that name, my bache. Yes,
I didn't,
don't be under pressure.
yes.
Tell me, you can tell me. Yes.
I'm not recalling right now.
Okay,
Sorry.
fine, you can just elaborate that. Very good, Aditi ji, you are out of the class and you will not get any um Diksha, write these names and make them go out of the class. Why are they writing in the chat box? Archist man also. Vaibhav, come on, try.
Yes. Ma'am, can I say in Hindi?
Of course.
Can I say? हाँ, किसी की निंदा नहीं करनी चाहिए क्योंकि राधा रमन अम, रुष्ट हो जाएंगे या फिर तुम्हारी जितनी भी अच्छी चीज है वो उन्हें ट्रांसफर हो जाएगी.
Very nice. You are close, and I can see that you have listened to the class before. So the thing
Yes.
is, you should not talk ill about anybody. You should not talk negative about anybody. You should not gossip about anybody. And because if you do all of this, then all your good deeds are given to that person, and the bad done by that person is given to you. And this is also one of the Nama Aparad. The third Nama, Beba Gupta ji. I'm confused that what you have given is right and is not almost right, but is right, but is not almost right. Radharaman, Radharaman. Okay, fine, but you have to be more elaborative. Okay, beta, from the next time. So, Weber Gupta ji, also please write your address and I will send you the Japa Mala of Nimai Pathshala. If I'm angry on someone, I speak English. Okay. Somebody's writing, Ma, what do you do when you're angry? I just told you, when I'm angry, I don't know why. What sanskar is this inside me, but I speak English. So, The third Namapraadh, which is very, very important for all of us to know, and that is very, very important to understand as well, because mostly a lot of us make this mistake. The third Namapraadh is Shri Sheshayora Bhedadhihi. That dhihi, that buddhi, that vivek, that intelligence that divides or discriminates between Lord Krishna and Lord Shiva. There are few organizations who are, I don't know why on earth, are saying that one should not respect Lord Shiva. Trust me, children, this is my personal realization. Until and unless you will not be able to impress Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu is never going to be impressed with you. Just tell me one thing. Who is Gopeshwar? He is. Who is Gopeshwar? Who's going to tell me? Okay, Manvi.
Mahadev.
Mahadev. And what did Gopeshwar do?
Ma'am, Maiyya, he came to earth for the Maharaj with Lord
Very
Krishna.
good. So write your address. I will send you a gift. Very good. So Gopeshwar is Swayam Mahadev, who dressed up like a gopi and went to Maharasa. So do you all think that we have the capability of being the gopi of Thakurji? Considering your qualities, your way of living, the standards of our bhakti and bhajan, do you think it's easy? No, but when we will have somebody under whose shelter who already had the vesh of a gopi, then when we impress that gopi, then she will be able to give us that patrata, that quality, that we can also have some qualities that will give us the authority to get the glimpse of Shri Krishna's eyes. So, do you think if you're going to disrespect Mahadev, Gopeshwar, is there anybody else who do you think can give you that vesh that can lead to the entrance of Maharas? Or in the entrance of that eternal bliss that all the gopis in Dham experienced in Maharas? Only if if you are feeling in love with Krishna, trust me, start serving Mahadev. Your love is going to get converted into a relation. And if you are in love with Krishna, then trust me, it is only by the mercy of Mahadev. Mahadev is Vaishnava Nam Shambhu. He is the most elevated Vaishnav. So that is one Nama Aparadh. This says भगवान विष्णु के भक्त हैं तो भगवान शंकर की निंदा नहीं करें, दोनों में भेद बुद्धि नहीं करें. भगवान शंकर और विष्णु दो नहीं हैं. The only way to reach Vishnu is by the mercy of Mahadev. It is very important. I have been seeing a lot of people coming and asking me that, Ma, if we are Dikshit from Krishna, do you think, every day in Vrindavan, I have a niyam that I go to Mangla Aarti. And after Mangla Aarti, immediately, that was a niyam for so many years that I used to directly go to Gopeshwar. Because Radharaman is on, we sing Sharadudashaye Sadhu Jata Sat Sarasi Jodara Shri Mushadrisha Suratanath Te Ashulka Dasika Ashulka Ashulka Dasika Varada Nignato Neha Kimvadha. Who is going to make you that Ashulka Dasika? That is the mercy of Mahadev. Mahadev has that power to give you the authority of being called as a gopi. And until and unless you are not gopi, even Lakshmi ji is doing austerities in Tapovan. She is not allowed. Swayam, wife of Vishnu. She is begging gopis, please give me that love, that madhurya. I have lots of aishwarya, wealth, but I don't have that madhurya which gopis have. So if you want to have that madhurya, that love for Krishna, it is very important to respect Mahadev. I'm not saying that your Ishta becomes Mahadev. In order to please your Ishta, Mahadev holds a very important role. And after this, so first is that we should not do anybody's ninda. Second is that we should not talk about the qualities of the God in front of the person who does not respect our God. And third is that we should never have discriminating intelligence between Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. And the fourth Namapraadh says that it is very, very important. See, it says, Ashraddha Shruti Shastra Deishika, sorry, Shruti Shastra Deishika Giram. अर्थात वेद शास्त्र और संत महापुरुषों के वचनों में अश्रद्धा करना. Okay, Mahaprabhu ji said, Hare Ranam, Hare Ranam, Hare Ranam eva kevalam. So, we know Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We know this. So, we don't need to understand or read or learn any scriptures. We don't need to study any kind of shastras. We don't need to listen to any katha. It is very important. The bliss of name will stay in your life only when you will hear katha. Only when you will read Shastra. When you read Shastras about Srimad Mahaprabhu, who he was, how merciful he was, what all he did in order to give you the Yug Dharma of Kali Yuga, which is Naam, Sankirtan. You feel, oh my God. And then your inclinations toward that holy name increases. Why? Because so many austerities, so many sacrifices have been done in order to give this holy name to you by the Supreme Himself. Then you feel, oh my God, but if there is a raw person and I don't tell that person anything, just give him this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, then that person will, being clueless about the mercy, about the strength, about the qualities of the name, he will be bored. But if he would know who has given this, what powers he has, what this will do to me, he will be very attached to that name. This name is the only way for me to connect to that Supreme. Then you will have. And how would you know it? By listening. If you would not come to class, do you think you would know about the Namapraadh from anywhere else? They will never come to you. You have to make an effort. Either you read the Shastras and get to know about it, or you go to Katha, Maharaji will tell you about it, or you come to class, I will tell you about it. But it is always that you have to make an effort to know the things that will bring you closer. So, the first Namapraadh was that we should not talk ill about anybody. The second Namapraadh was that we should not talk about the qualities in front of those who do not have, respect for the holy name in their heart. Third is that we should not discriminate between Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. And fourth is that we should always respect the scriptures, the Vedas, the Gurujana, the kathas of all the gurus, and we should listen to them, because that is the only way we will have that power of surrender towards Isht and the name. Okay, so these 4 Namapraadh we all have to understand. In the previous class, we also did one very beautiful thing yesterday that I will quickly do it because I think most of you are new to this class and some of you are from yesterday's class as well. But still, because even if one child is coming only in the English class, I would still want that child to get the benefit of what we discussed in Sunday's class. And one more thing, these 3 classes are not interrelated, please. These 3 classes are independent. So even if you're coming in one class, which is my least expectation from every child, you will get to know everything that should come your way through Nimaipathshala. So don't worry. So, yesterday we also discussed about Pranam. How one should do Pranam. Firstly, when it comes to men, the men need to do Sashtang Dandavat Pranam, in which you lie down full straight on the floor with your hand in front and your feet absolutely straight on the floor. Your entire body is on the floor. That is called Sashtang Dandavat Pranam. And only men do Sashtang Dandavat Pranam. When it comes to females, females don't do Sashtang. Females do Panchang Pranam. Panchang means that you are using your 5 limbs to do the Pranam. Your forehead, your arms, your thighs, your knees, and your feet. So your chest does not touch the floor. Every man should do Sashtang and women should do Panchang. And you do these kinds of pranams to those who are equivalent to the supreme in your life. For example, your Ishta, Radharaman Lal, your Gurudev, your Siksha Gurus, your parents. Every day in the morning, the sons should do Sashtang Pranam to their parents at least once. And the girls should do Panchang Pranam to Gurudev and Isht. In a lot of families, people say that girls don't touch the feet. If you are considering your parents to be your guru, the vision is of Guru. Tumeva mata cha pita tumeva bandhu cha sakha tumeva. Then you can do. But if your family doesn't apply that, then you can just say Pranam. Radhe Radhe Maiyya, Radhe Radhe Pitaji. This is how we do in our house also. But but even in the entire day when you meet some elders or you meet somebody else, then you never do Pranam with one hand. I've been seeing this lately. Pehle to chalo, still people were at least considerate that they used to touch both the feet with one hand. At least they used to touch both the feet with one hand. But now the situation and the impact of Kali Yuga is so beautiful that the feet have been transferred to your knees. And they just, bend down a little bit and, just like Pranam, Kidda. They don't even say Radhe Radhe Pranam, Kidda. Changa? No, this is not the way how we do Pranam. When we do Pranam, you should bend down with both your hands. You touch both the feet of the respectable person standing in front of you, and you touch your forehead, and this is how you do Pranam. So first is Pranam, how you do it. And now everybody is serving either the Chitrapat or the deity of Sri Radharaman or whatever Thakurji you are, serving at your home. But how you should extend your pranams. So there is a whole hierarchy behind extending the pranam. And this hierarchy has been explained by a beautiful slok which we sing in the Mangalacharan. And that reminds me that we did not sing the Mangalacharan today. But it's all right. So the slok that says about the pranali, the hierarchy of pranams is Vandeham Shri Guru, Shri Yutapada Kamalam, Shri Gurun Vaishnavanschaha, Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitanshchaha. So the first pranam should be in the lotus feet of your Gurudev. Then the second pranam is in the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas, Sant, Guru. The third pranam should be in the feet of Shad Goswami Pad, Shri Rup Goswami Pad, Shri Sanatan Goswami Pad, Jeev Goswami Pad, Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami Pad, and Shri Gopal Bhatt Goswami Pad, all the 6 Goswamis. And then the next pranam should be in the lotus feet of Panch Tattva, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. So all the Panch Tattva and the Gaur Parshads. Then the next pranam should be in their feet. And then the Ashta Sakhis and the Ashta Sakhas of Thakurji and Shriji. And then Shri Radharaman Lal ki jai, Shri Mani Shrimati Radha Rani Sarkar ki jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. But for me, because Ram Siya mein sab jag jani. For me, I start with Radharaman. Radharaman Lal ki jai. And then Shri Sadgurudev Bhagavan ki jai. Sabhi Bhakta Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Shad Goswami Pad ki jai. Shri Shriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Sabhi Gaur Parshado ki jai. Shri Ashta Sakhiyon ki jai. Ashta Sakhaon ki jai. Shri Radharaman Lal ki jai. So what this becomes? This becomes a parikrama. You started with Radharamanji and you came back to Radharaman Lal. So this is a beautiful, realization behind the entire Pranam Pranali. So these are the names that you should every day, you should extend your pranams when you are doing your seva. After your seva, after the aarti, this is how you should extend the pranams. Quickly, today we don't have a lot to do in Bhagavad Gita because we are already finishing with chapter number 10, which is brilliant. Nimaipathshala is getting you a very amazing and exciting thing, which I should not be telling you, but I have already told you a little bit. But, okay, fine. Now, how do I get back to the original topic? Bhul jao. Brahmohan Leela finished. Oh. Okay, so chapter number 10. Don't behave like Maharaj Ji. Batao. This is fun though, na? I will not tell you. Keep guessing. Chapter number 10, slok number, the second last slok of chapter number 10. Have some patience, I will tell you. Don't worry. Okay, fine. So Nimaipathshala is going to bring you a very exciting thing. We are preparing certain courses for all of you that we will be giving you all online, and also we are coming up with few curriculums. So we are trying to collaborate with some few schools and making the curriculum of Nimaipathshala as a mandatory learning for all the children in all the schools under CBSE pattern, because till now I feel coming to Nimaipathshala, only few blessed students who have Radharaman Lal very active in their lives and their heart are coming to the classes. But still we have to give the holy name to all those who are still good people but are still not realizing that this is something great they are getting not getting the benefit of. So soon we will be launching those curriculums, and we are working really hard. My team is working very, very hard on this, and we are very soon actually, course on Srimad Bhagavad Geeta and Vishnu Sahasranam is coming on the way for all of you. So definitely that will make your lives easier and mine too, that you all can, I don't have to keep repeating the same classes. Like for example, right now in all the 3 classes we are doing Vishnu Sahasranam and the same things, but then you can have one platform under which you can learn all of this. Also, one more thing that I have to tell you all is that Nimaipathshala is completing 5 years on the 25th of May in Delhi, we are hosting a beautiful session, trying to bring on the table one Bhav Prastuti also, a brand new one, very, very beautifully made, and people, my team and the students, children are working very hard on it. So if any one of you can come to Delhi on the 25th of May, it is free of cost. There is no entry involved. There is nothing. You just have to come, enjoy the session, see the Bhav Prastuti. I will be taking a session on Shastras and Stotras, and Maraji will be entertaining the question answers that you all have in your hearts. And then we are going to have Uddam Nam Sankirtan, and then we are going to have Prasadam. Why do you always tell you about the Prasadam? Prasadam is okay. Prasadam is there. Yes, yes, he's the one. You guessed it right. So, we have few sessions lined up. The first session that we are having is in Delhi on the 25th of May. Then 1st June we are going to Kolkata for the session for all the Kolkatites, and then on 4th May we are coming to Amritsar for the session. So these three are we have finalized so far. Abhi uske aage we will tell you. 8th of August, Nimaipathshala has been again invited for a TED talk in Noida. So I will be representing all of you, and I will be going to Noida for a TED talk. What? Huh?
राधेश्याम भैया
Huh? Radhisham?
कौन से कॉलेज से जा रहे हो आप?
That has to be, I'm not sure about the place, but I've already got the, are you in Noida? Are you in
I
Noida?
live in, yeah, my college is in Noida, that's why.
So you must come on 25th, then I'll tell you the college.
Okay.
Come on 25th for the Utsav, TTD. My God, I say, why is he becoming upset about the TED talk? I will be telling you the college. You must come there, if that's open for everybody. Delhi shift ho jaunga. No, come to Vrindavan. Okay, quickly. The first shlok, why I've talked so much? Because I had not downloaded the shlokas. So by the time I've downloaded the shlokas, I will be multitasking. So the first shlok of today's class is going to reflect on your screens. We have only 2 shlokas for today, and then we end with the chapter number 10 of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. Yadyadvibhutimats-sattvam Srimadurjitamev va tattadevavagachatvam mama tejonsha sambhavam. यत यत एव जो भी विभूति मत अर्थात विभूति युक्त अर्थात ऐश्वर्य कांति युक्त ऊर्जिताम शक्ति युक्त सत्वम वस्तु तत्तत्वम उसको तू मम तेजोंश मेरे तेज के अंश की संभवम एव अवगच्छ ही अभिव्यक्ति जान. As I have already explained it to you, that in this entire world, whatever good that you see in people, whatever quality you see in a people, if somebody is a singer singing beautifully, if somebody is a painter painting beautifully, somebody is very, very rich, if somebody is very, very beautiful, if somebody is very, very intelligent, that is the form of Radharaman Lal. That quality in that person is a trait, is the praman, is the you can say the physical appearance of the quality of Sri Radharaman Lal in that person. Bhagwan is saying, may that be something which is related to Aishwarya Yukt. That means which has, some people are very famous, are very wealthy, some people are very respectable, Shobha Yukt, some people are very strong, Bala Yukt. So Bhagwan is saying all the qualities that one has in that person, you must consider me being present in him in that form. So the singing of a singer is Radharaman Lal. The painting of a painter, the imagination of a painter is Sri Radharaman Lal, right? The knowledge of a guru is Sri Radharaman Lal. So that is what Bhagwan is saying, that I am the quality which is residing, that is why we always say that whatever good you have in you, it is very, very important that you use that quality for doing good to other people as well. If you are, that means, you have God in you, and you are being selfish and just containing that quality for your own selfish interest. May that be fame, may that be money, may that be any personal interest. But if you are good at something, and that good thing you are using or maybe giving to others, so that others can also learn, others can also get benefited, then this is the best seva that you are doing. Why? Because you are giving Radharaman Lal to the entire world. A guru is knowledgeable. He imparts his knowledge to the world so that the whole world can fall in love with Radharaman. If you come to Nimaipathshala, in Nimaipathshala, whatever good, I don't have any good in me, trust me. But whatever teeny, meeny, miny, mo, whatever I have inside me, I try that I should give much more than what I have to all of you, so that eventually you also fall in love with my Radharaman. So, whatever good you have, if you are using it for yourself, very good. But if you are only using it for yourself, then you will not be able to attain that eternal goal. But if you are using it for yourself and also inspiring people, making them learn, giving it for seva, then you are absolutely on the right track. The last slok of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta class today of chapter number 10. Next week, we will start the new chapter. अथवा बहून तेन किं ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्टभ्याहम् इदं कृत्स्नम् एकांशेन स्थितो जगत. अथवा हे अर्जुन, एतेन बहुना ज्ञातेन, इस बहुत जानने से, तब किम, तेरा क्या प्रयोजन, अहम, मैं, इदम, इस संपूर्ण जगत को अपनी योग शक्ति के एक अंशेन, एक अंश मात्र से विष्टव्य, धारण करके स्थित हूं. So what is Bhagwan saying? Hey Arjun, when you have the entire shop to yourself, why worry about Lays and chips? They are all yours. When you are the owner of the, are you understanding this? Small, small, cute children are there like Shivanshi, who are very much getting, happy in the class. And I'm very much enjoying such small children, relishing the class. So I want to make them also understand by giving this example that if you do not own a shop, so when a child passes by a shop, he's always like, I want chips. He will cry. He will, make the life of his or her mother terrible by lying on the floor and, doing that, I want it, I want it, I want it, right? But if somebody has the whole shop, is the owner of the shop, do you think that child will be confused, that I will be confused or insecure about the things inside the shop? No. The shop is mine. That means everything inside is also mine. So when Sri Radharaman Lal is yours, when you belong to Sri Radharaman Lal, when he is eternally everything for you, then just tell me, why worry about relations and problems and things and money and all of these things? Bhagwan says this entire universe resides in one ansha, in just one part of me. So when I am yours, that means this entire universe is also yours. And when this entire universe is yours, then why worry about the small problems that come your way? You belong to me, I belong to you. Why worry about the things inside the shop? They are yours. Don't worry. Whenever you want, you will get everything you want. But for that, you have to be the owner of the shop. If you're not the owner of the shop, you might feel insecure. You might feel, aggressive when you want things and things will not come to you. You might feel attracted to chips and chocolates and the cold drinks and the juices which are there inside the shop because you know they don't belong to you. But you try harder, but mother doesn't buy you any of it. But the day Radharaman is yours, when you have that faith, then nothing, one very funny thing, everybody will relate with me. Till the time a particular thing is not yours, you're always craving for it. I want it. I want it. This will give me happiness. This is the thing for me. If I have this one thing, I will be the happiest person on this planet. And trust me, when you have that thing in your life, the excitement stays for a bit, but then you're bored. And that is not something bad. This is the quality of being a human. That whatever you get, you become bored of it after some time. After some time. Like if I give chips to Shivi loves to eat chips. Now I give her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packets. She will be about to puke. I hate chips now. If somebody has eaten a particular thing for a longer duration, and after some time you tell her that you want to eat that, you're like, oh, don't talk about it. I will puke if you even take the name of that thing, right? There's certain things that you eat too much and then you get allergic to them, right? So the same way, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you get something in excess in this material world, that excitement towards that thing diminishes after a particular time. But Bhagwan is saying that if you own that shop, if you don't have that shop, you will always be craving this also, chocolate also, chips also, this also. But if you have the shop and you have everything in excess with you, they are not going to attract you anymore. The lobh, kam, krodh, moh, they will not going to attract you anymore. Why? Because now I not own, now I belong to Sri Radharaman Lal. These things will not going to be a problem anymore. They are not going to make you, are you understanding? That these indisciplines, these depressions, these sadnesses, this anxiety that comes your way when you don't get a particular thing is only because you're insecure. But when that thing becomes all yours, for example, in a relationship, till the time the other half is your friend, you're always possessive. Oh, she might go to somebody else, she should not talk to anybody else, because you're insecure. Then that insecurity brings sadness. That insecurity brings, anxiety. But the day you're married, the day that person is all yours, all the anxieties and depressions go away. Now you don't care. Even if you fight, you're okay. Yeah, meri to hai. She belongs to me. I belong to her. No problem. But when you're girlfriend and boyfriend, when you have all the authority to leave each other and go, you're always insecure. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, please talk to me. Okay, fine, okay, this, that, right? So, till the time Radharaman Lal is not yours, you will always be insecure. You will always be underconfident. Things will bother you in your life. But the day Radha Raman will be yours, then these sadnesses, depression, and anxieties are not going to trouble you as they used to do before. So that is what Radha Raman Lal is saying. Athva bahu nahi tena kim gyatena tavarjunah vishtabhya aham idam kritsnam ekanshena sthito jagat. Why worry about the world? This entire world is residing in just one part of me. So if you belong to me, you need not worry about anything else in the world. It was a very beautiful thing. At the correlation that got out of it, even I'm very happy with it, that you could understand that till the time the shop will not be yours, Radha Raman Lal will not be yours in terms of that connection. You will always be insecure. But the day the shop belongs to you, the day you surrender yourself completely in the lotus feet of Sri Radha Raman Lal, then the attractions of the material world are not going to bother you any more, because then you will have that satisfaction that this belongs to me, so I don't think I need any other thing other than this. So on this note, we will end Srimad Bhagavad Geeta session. We are not doing Vishnu Sahasranam today because in Sunday class also we didn't do it. Quickly we'll move to the Sutra part of the class, and then we will end the class in another 4 to 5 minutes. Again, those who all are in Delhi on the 25th of May, please come for the session in TTD. We are doing a beautiful Bhav Prastuti on Shri Narottam Das Thakurji, which you will love to see, the Guru Nishtha, once, a Shishya came to Gurudev and he asked that, Gurudev, what kind of surrender I need to have in your feet and my Isht feet, so that I get to, see my Isht in real. So Gurudev said, I'm in a hurry right now. Please come tomorrow morning. So he said, okay. So yeah, come tomorrow morning near Ganga, River Ganga. I will be going to bathe over there. So you come and I will give you the answer to this question. So the next day, Gurudev was bathing in Ganga River, and the Shishya came and Shishya said, Gurudev, you asked me. He said, don't worry, you come inside the water, take a dip, then we'll talk about it. So the moment Shishya came inside the water, he took one dip. Gurudev was also, very strong. He literally drowned. He put his hand on the head of the Shishya and literally, pushed him inside the water. So the Shishya was like doing everything so that he could get some air and breathe. But Gurudev was so strong that he didn't let him come up. So when he was literally about to, give up on breathing, that very moment, in that last moment, Gurudev, he removed his hand. That Shishya came and Shishya literally pushed Gurudev. He said, what kind of guru you are? Are you going to murder me? Are you going to kill me? So Gurudev said, no, bache, I was just giving the answer to your question only. The way you were struggling to get that one ion of O2 in your body when you were underwater, one breath of oxygen, that is the same, you can say, dedication you need in your life in order to come closer to Krishna. That's the kind of surrender. You have to be Radha Ramaniya from your every breath, every pore of your body, every emotion of your heart, every thought of your brain. You have to be a Radha Ramani. Radha Raman Lal, this Radha Raman Lal. If someday you record my brain, you would be like, Ma, you trouble Radha Raman Lal like crazy. How is he even working? You have to make him that eternal, most important part of your life. So on this note, so I will quickly go on to that Sutra part. So Narottam Das Thakurji. So that Bhav Prastuti is majorly on Guru Nishtha. That what, these days we become so terrible that we start questioning our gurus only. That, what kind of bhajan they do. I mean, we try to look at them from the outer body, or maybe the outer self, and we start, from our lokik buddhi, we start questioning them, and that is the signal that you are going down the drain. You are going down. What comes down? Swarg or nark? Nark. So you go to hell. So it is very important that Bhav Prastuti shows that even if Gurudev is not giving you any seva, you find seva of Gurudev. And who is Guru? Guru is not somebody who is given. Guru can be of two kinds: Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru. Siksha Guru is one who inspires you to be better bhaktas, better Vaishnavas, better people. And one is Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru is the one who gives you the Guru mantra in your ear. Ear. It is very important. I don't know, but these days I don't know, this might be some kind of, I might get into trouble after saying all of this, but I will tell you the truth. You can never give Guru Diksha on Zoom. You can never give Guru Diksha on online portals. This is rubbish. And till that Guru mantra is so secretive that you cover your head. If you have ever seen, it should not be heard. Once I have the same Guru mantra as Maharaj Ji. and my son Nimai was 2 months old. Time when the child does not hear or reciprocates or speaks anything. And Maharaji was giving Diksha. He started giving Guru Mantra. I was in the same room. So one child came, he covered his head and he said, "Can you please take Nimai outside the room?" Because Nimai will get Guru Diksha when he have his Yagnopavit, when he will turn 7. And once he will get Yagnopavit, he will get Diksha and then he will be going directly in the altar to serve Sri Radharaman Lal. But till the time he has not got that Diksha mantra from Maharaji, even he was not allowed to sit in that room where he was giving Diksha, even though he is giving Diksha with covered head in the ear. This is how secret it is. And you're giving it on Zoom. You have to rethink. So Diksha, when you go to Shastras, there is a full Vidhi. And if you want, I can take a separate class on how Diksha is actually being taken. But for Diksha, you have to be physically present. Even if you are in some other country and Maharaj, they say, tell to Maharaji, Maharaji, we can't come to Bharat and we want Guru Diksha and we really want Guru Diksha. Maharaji says, start chanting Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. This is the first level of Diksha I've already given you. You are my Chela, I am your Guru. This is your Diksha mantra for now. In your life ever, if you come to Bharat or I come to that particular country, I will give you Guru Diksha also. And Guru Diksha means chanting the Guru mantra, Ashtadashakshar mantra in your ear 3 times, not even once, 3 times. Okay, so we quickly go to the sutra part. Somebody just came to the class and inspired me to talk about it, and that person already knows about it as well. So quickly, we will go ahead with the sutra part of the class. It's a very beautiful sutra. I said the same sutra yesterday, but which is very important. I'm going to repeat the sutra because, as I said, these are 3 independent classes and such a beautiful sutra. I don't want anybody to lose track of that sutra. That, once a person was coming back from office and on the gate of his colony, he saw it was very cold and he saw somebody who was barely wearing anything and was shivering. The moment he saw that person, he was very, very, he got emotional. He said, please don't go anywhere. I'm quickly coming and I will give you a blanket to wear. So he quickly went inside. But when he went inside, his wife had arranged a surprise party for him. So he didn't know. He went in, everybody was, hoo-ha, congratulations, this. And he forgot that he has told that person that he's coming back with a blanket. So the next day, he forgot completely. The party got over, he slept. Next day, he was going to the office and he saw that there was a lot of crowd outside his colony. So he asked the gate man that what happened, why there is so much of crowd outside. He said, I don't know. This beggar used to come every day here, but he used to go and sleep in that temple under the roof. But yesterday, I don't know why he kept standing on the gate for the whole night. And because of the cold, he died on the spot. That person was taken aback. Oh my God, it was me who told him that stay here for the night and you stay here for a while. I will quickly come and give you that blanket. And in that hope of getting the blanket, that person stood there the entire night and died out of cold. He was guilty his entire life. He could not sleep for so many days. He was so apologetic, but doesn't matter. That poor thing lost his life. This sutra speaks about 2 very important things, children. First thing, we all are growing older. We all are becoming old enough. Some people are about to get married. Some people are going to start their jobs. Some people are, going to go to different places for work. One rule every child should adopt is never make false promises to anybody. May that be in a relationship, may that be to your bosses, may that be to your parents. Please, if you will set the expectation of the other person on a big height, which in that moment you would feel, I would do all of this. And then if you're not able to give that basic things to that person whom you promised that I will do all of that for you, then the aparadh of that person being sad is going to be borne by you. But if you tell, I will do my best, we will be hand in hand together, this is my reality, and we will walk through it together. Don't make false promises. I will get moon for you, I will get the stars from you, and ghar mein you're not even able to get one vegetable. If she says, please get some tomatoes or potatoes while coming, like, this is not my job. I will not do all of this. Right? No. Don't make false promises. Make promises which you can fulfill. And if you think that the other person is getting upset because of that, let that person be upset for some time. Being upset for some time, but knowing your reality is going to make your life easier. But just because somebody is getting upset, you cannot make false promises. Second thing, which is amazingly true, in your life, whenever, wherever, whosoever, you will get dependent upon, you will always be in a trouble. If you are that beggar used to wear the same thin cloth every day, but he was intelligent enough to go to that temple and sleep under the shelter. But that night he hoped and he wanted that blanket from that person, and because he wanted it, he stood there for the whole night, and he was dependent on that person for getting him the blanket, and he died. Be independent. If you are living as a human, you should know how to cook. I'm saying you should know whatever you do in a day. Now somebody messages, ma'am, ma, so we should know about the electrical and the plumbing and all of this as well. Your day, you wake up, you shower, you wear clothes, you want ironed clothes, you want food, you want to go to the office. What does this mean? You should know how to iron your clothes. You should know in terms of crisis how to make one chapati, one basic sabji for yourself. You should know how to drive, ride, whatever, something that you should be independent upon while going to your workplace. When you do something in your work, you should be independent in your job role, you should be independent in your faith, your confidence. Then you come back, whatever you do in a whole day. If today Nimaipathshala is reaching great height because we have one full team collaboratively working, amazing. But if one day, because of anything, the team vanishes, disappears, I, Renuka Goswami, will still not do kirtans, not do sessions, not do all of this, but still would come here and teach all of you Sutra, Stotra, and Shastras. Until the time I am here, you are here, Sutra, Stotra, and Shastras are here, Nimaipathshala is alive forever. So you choose what you do and then you do it independently. Because if you're dependent on other people for your happinesses, for your jobs, for your things, you will always be troubled because everybody will not be able to do everything as you want them to do. I feel very angry, even if how many staff you have in your home does not matter. I feel really angry when somebody says, can you please get me a glass of water? I've literally given two to my eldest one twice. And now she knows if she wants water, she has to walk on her 2 feet and go and get it. And sometimes get for me also. It is very important to be independent, to know, to not be dependent, so that when life throws responsibilities on you, you are not shocked. पापा की परी शादी से पहले तो किचन में भी नहीं जाती थी, शादी के बाद 56 भोग भी बनाना पड़ रहा है, और वो रोना क्यों आ रहा है, शादी से पहले कुछ किया ही नहीं था. Be independent, right? Know things. It is not important that you make it or not make it. You should know, and if time comes that you have to do it, you are not scared to do it as well. When this realization touched me, I wholly solely took responsibility of at least things around me. That if today I am there in my responsibilities, I have my 3 children, I wake them up, I dress them up, I go and leave them to school, I do my seva, then I feed Nimai and I dress him up. I take him to school, take him to play area, then come whatever entire scheduling I have for the day, do it yourself. Because till the time you will be dependent. I have seen this a lot of times happen in my home also. So when your mother wants a cup of tea, Ramu, chai bana do. So Ramu ji will make chai. He will get the chai. इतना दूध तुम्हारा दिमाग खराब हो गया. Where is your mind? Where is your brain working? So much milk. You know I eat half milk and half water. Sorry. Ramuji goes back again. Get me another cup. Half milk, half water. Come back again. I think your brain has become crazy. So much patti. Then I eventually said, Mate, I think it's better you go, put the things, I will boil it and get it for you. You know, you become so angry because you want people to do the things perfectly for you. And trust me, nobody can do things perfectly for you other than your own self, because you know what you want and how you want. So please stop making the lives of other people terrible and your BP also high. Do your things your own way and make your and your family's life happier. On this note, we will end today's. I don't know how I've crossed 12 minutes in today's class, but quickly, please read chapter number 10 of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. We have now done 4 Namapraadhs, which are brilliantly important in our lives. You have to please revise them. And then the Pranali of Pranams also we have done in the initial part of the class. And then Bhagavad Geeta 2 shlokas. And the Sutra should be remembered forever. Never make false promises and always be independent emotionally, mentally, in every aspect of life. That's a humble request. On this note, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patita Nama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. Shri Radharaman Lal ki Jai.